Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throwback to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Petty. Finds his tight end. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy, woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And the ball is picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The inside handoff. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Tulane right back to the line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
White going to attack through the air. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation.
He wants to go deep. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll immediately call timeout. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. On the move. The Huskers get enough to move the chains. Quarterback checking the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
White wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Tulane right back to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the right. Off he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Give to the fullback. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On second down, wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect it.
Oh, look out! He now has 61 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Quarterback keeps it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. They'll leave it with him. Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage of running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Lon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Handoff to the lone back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
To the air, it's Petty. They've got the screen set up. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husker.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
With the run on first and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. To throw, it's Petty. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They've got to start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 28 to Arizona. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they got him for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Tulane right back to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the right. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He missed it. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Hart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll give it to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. They want to get this defense on its heels. White wants to throw it. On the run, still looking. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Give to the big fullback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tulane right back to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The give to the fullback. Shakes off the tackle.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Sticks it in his belly. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Motion from the offense. They'll go to the fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. keep working on that fade and working and working and working, and it paid off here.
No doubt. Quarterback, receiver connection. You throw this every day in practice. You get near the goal line, the field shrinks. I got to be able to make plays in short spaces. Throw it out wide. One-on-one play. My receiver's better than your DB.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Crosses the 45. And he's running in the open. The tag. Touchdown, Nebraska. And once he got loose, it was all over. Well, Little Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like having it. What? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the toss. Fighting off the defender. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Tulane right back to the line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss ball.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Looking deep. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tulane!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster and you put him in the slot. You usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Intercepted. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll go to the ground. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to get outside. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. White going to attack through the air. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the comeback is on.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Indiana is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Hoosiers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. This quarterback part of their running game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
And with another big play, he's over the 100-yard mark. A lot of times when you look in the box score at the end of the game, whoever rushes for 100 yards, a lot of times they win the football game. This guy's been able to create big plays, and that's why his team's been successful on offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Nebraska, 28, Tulane, 21.
The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
returner goes out of bounds.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Give to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tulane right back to the line. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. The toss sweep to the right. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Trying to beat him to the left. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the hurry up. They'll run the toss. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. White wants to throw it. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They get to the line quickly. Gets it out fast. Nothing but green ahead. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Tulane right back to the line.
1st and goal, Tulane.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quarterback moving. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
The defense is going to need one more stop. This is the game right now. You just got one on that last run play, setting up 4th down. Do you bring pressure? What are we doing defensively here to make sure that we can get off the field and win this game?
White going to attack through the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Try to get it to the edge. Shakes off the defender. Give him 114 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Running for the tape. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Petty. They're working that left side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
46-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.